Hello, hi, le guy. It's your favorite four-eyed guy, Buitelo here. Kgomotso kajeno. Kgomotso is a lady in business, in a very interesting business. I think as the interview it's all up there, you'll get to find out just how interesting. Our business is Spicey Luscious. So kajeno we are spicing things up. Yes, indeed. Yes, Motso, please introduce yourself and let the people know who it's at.
Alright, my name is Kgomotso, I'm from home, and what I do is literally spice things up. Spice things up from the wardrobe to the bedroom and beyond.
Okay. Regata spice rona.
Life is to get boring, so sometimes you just gotta add
that spice into it. For sure. So not particularly I'm interested in the more taboo, the more uncommon side of your business. So Spicey Luscious regisa sex toys, adult toys, and
accessories.
Okay, Well, let me let you do the talking because whatever handle what's cooking there.
So it's broken up into two pieces, right? There's the fashion side and the bedroom side. And as we grow, we keep adding everything else. Hence, I just kept it spicing things up because I just want every woman to spice up their lives generally.
Okay.
But the area of interest for most and for me as well is the bedroom side.
Oh, okay.
So I sell spice accessories. I call them accessories.
Alright.
Accessories.
Alright.
Because I don't have a variety of toys as yet. For now, you can only find them on the website, but I don't have that in stock currently.
Okay.
So the ones that I have now is the accessories. Also, another thing why I don't want to focus on the toys as much is because some people are skeptical of using toys. Some people feel like there's lots of religious beliefs on masturbation, this and that, and I'm a Christian myself. And I'm still starting the business. I don't want to step on any toes as yet. So let me get established with my accessories because accessories can't do no harm to anyone. You know, if you come and introduce the spicy dice, for example, it's not something that is intimidating. It doesn't look like a penis. It doesn't look like a vagina. Like it's not a competition to anybody. So it's easy for couples to use, and the prices are also quite reasonable because it's just something it's just fun. It's an accessory.
Just to add a little spice.
Add a little spice, like wearing shades. You don't have to wear shades, but except for your face.
I don't wear shades much, but I'm a four-eyed guy. You like the goggles,
so it's just an addition to make it nice.
Okay, alright.
I always use the analogy, chicken. As funny as it is. That when we cook chicken, when we grow up, or have a chicken that's why or beef stock, whatever. Then as you grow up, you start seeing, oh no, there's 7 spices, there's this, there's that.
There's so much.
There's so much. You start adding the sauce, there's the Nando's chicken. It doesn't take away the fact that it's still chicken at the end of the day. It's just how you spice it up that makes it taste different.
Taste better. I think better is the nice word.
When I bring it to the sex stuff, because a lot of people say, I don't need sex toys. I don't need my relationship is fine. Doesn't need, and it's like you don't come because there's a problem. It's just adding spice, like the chicken thing. It's not that the chicken is a problem. It's just making it much more nicer.
Yeah, but because chicken and fella can be very boring.
Which is what
and actually, that analogy just brings it so nicely together, Hore. It's not just one thing. That one thing can be so many different things.
Exactly. I mean, there is so much to sex, and there's just so much to it, and like it's so broad. And I'm just like on the accessory side for now, which I have the lingerie to like for role playing, like say for different. Like today Nando's, tomorrow KFC, So if today you wear your fishnet stocking, tomorrow you wear your dress lingerie, tomorrow you wear this, tomorrow you wear that. When you role play, it takes up different characters in you. And it makes the sexual experience much more enjoyable.
And me as a guy, obviously, of course, your normal like panties. It's nothing exciting. Also, it's a like fishnet more.
You know what I mean?
It definitely spices things up a lot more.
Or some people could be like, no, I'd rather come naked. Yes, darling, naked is great.
Naked is great, but
something is always much more valuable and much nicer when it comes wrapped up, right?
Yes, the packaging makes
the present. When a child even I receive a present, if it's nicely packed, there's that excitement, there's that thrill to want to open it slowly and just not tear it, you know? That's just how I see lingerie as well. Come well packaged, even when he sees you. You know, it just creates images in his head. Also for us women, it gives us confidence. When you see yourself in that lingerie, you're like, hey now, you're not taking yourself out. Because it's not even about you as such, it's about me feeling good. And I feel good, you will also have a good time.
Indeed. And I feel confidence adds such a big difference because when I normally do boudoir shoots and ladies not need to be, but mostly in the lingerie or even naked. If she's not confident, it won't make a sexy picture. No, it won't present a beautiful picture as much as she's confident and comfortable in her skin. So what are some of the challenges? Because you just alluded to them, the tabooness of sex makes other like your sex toys, which I believe with the growth of adult social media are becoming more of a norm, because when you go on your, let's say, OnlyFans, like they only use it's like dildos left, right, and center. So I think there is a market. It's just that finding the right people for the market, and us as a community becoming less prudish about things that I imagine we all have sex, we all enjoy it, and most of us masturbate, but we've got that thing who's a baby, but you do it, but and yet is it for Batu to masturbate, or is it for you? Because it's a personal thing. It is definitely personal, and I think once I've heard a lot of if a lady knows herself and plays with herself, the easier it is for her. Exactly. So I think we would have better sex if we were masturbating more and making it more of a norm, as opposed to always thinking like, it's a disgusting thing. Because
that's a perception that a lot of people have, that sex is a disgusting thing. It shouldn't be spoken about. It's between two people. Yes, it is between two people. But if there's help outside, not really, I don't even call it help. If there's things outside to make it better, then why are we closed into wanting to find out those things?
For sure.
You know, so that's the biggest challenge, that it's taboo, especially in the black community. It's rare for people to go love and dig about these hustlers on all these sex shops, because people just feel like, or what do I even start? Like, what's the difference between a dildo or a vibrator? Like, what am I even looking for when I'm in there? Because when I look at leagues and people go in and like, I want to lubricant, I want to buy a condom. Like, we shy away. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, it's happening.
And it needs to happen. I mean, Clicks has those things in store because there's a market for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I posted that on my status the other day, that people are so shy. Like, even when I ask my friends, please share my status or whatever. Oh no, I can't. Like, what are people gonna say? You know, your content. It's like, people are having sex. People always have sex. Some are currently having sex right now.
Right now, as we speak, there are people doing the things. So
glorious morning for them.
We love glorious mornings. And
that's my thing. That why are we so afraid? So part of the business is we also do lady sessions where we go and educate them about these things, so that it makes it easier for them to go to Adults Road or whatever. Even if they don't go, but ideally I want to have a sex shop, which everything. Then I do these sessions. Then it's in a comfortable space. Ladies can ask questions, can touch the toys, feel the toys, touch the lubricants, smell them, and see and know what it is that they need in their relationship, because there's lots of things in the market actually to. So when I was pure romance, that's when I learned a whole lot of these things.
Yeah.
Their model was having intimate sessions with ladies where they talk about all these products. So there they've got things from bathing, beauty and bath products, where you bath, you smell nice, you smell good, things with pheromones to make yourself more attractive, to make you more confident. They've got different lubricants for ladies, like everyday type of lubricants. We've got playful lubricants, creamy lubricants, which I didn't even know before joining the business. There's creams to help ladies with getting their libido on. There's creams for men to help them have much more libido or keep going for longer. You know, so all these things, it's like, you won't know if you don't put yourself out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know about them.
Yeah, indeed.
And Pure Romance had been in South Africa, I think, for 7 years this year. And most of the sessions that I would do, you find ladies, it's the first time they even exposed to this thing. And I'm like, I've been doing this for so long. How do you not know
about
that there's such things?
Yeah.
So when they closed last year, that's when I was like, no. There's still so many ladies out there that need to hear and learn about. Not necessarily ladies, but we're focusing on the ladies more.
Yeah.
Because it's much more taboo for them. And I mean, growing up, sex has always been about him.
Yeah.
That's true. It's not always about. When we ask for sex, it's like, oh.
You know what I've noticed? Even when guys say no to sex to women, it's a shock for women.
Yeah.
Like, why would you say no?
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed one touch.
And it's on. Yeah, so there's still a lot we need to learn about sex. There's so much that we don't know about. And I think we get so much information about sex from our peers. And our peers growing up didn't know nothing about sex just as much as we knew. It's just
opinions.
It's nothing factual. It's nothing factual. Cool stuff. Let's get into some of these questions that I have for you. So when it comes to business, what are your influences like growing up? What informed your decision to get into business?
This type of business or in
business in general?
Growing up, I really wasn't into business. Honestly speaking, I was just living my life as per normal until the time where I lost my job and my relationship ended and I had to go back home. Like my life was miserable and I was like, what is it that I can do? I can't just sit. Yes, I'm looking for a job, but then I can't just sit at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
And then that's when I remembered that I once attended a session and those things interested me, you know? Like actually, because my mom is also very open about sex. And when we have bridal showers at church, like we talk about it so openly. Our bridal showers at church, it's not those couple ones where, hey mama, Proverbs 31. Not that there's a problem.
We need to evolve with the times. Yes.
Also, we need to get into
the crux of
things. Yes, you need to be a Proverbs 31 woman. Yes, you need to cook just as much as you need to make sure that the sexual life is taken care of.
Yeah.
So we talk about it so openly. So that's why it was easy for me to be like, actually, let me do this business, because I felt if I sell then maybe you must have good skin to sell skin products. You must, if you want to sell gym stuff, you must always be
gymming as well.
Yeah. Like I just don't want something that's gonna put a lot of pressure on me.
This doesn't at all.
Well, unless you ask for a specific reference.
All right.
But it's not something that you can really prove to a person that that's seven business.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I joined that business. Also because now at those sessions you touch, you feel the product, so you kind of know what's going to happen when you buy it, as opposed to buying something that you're not sure how it's going to work.
Yeah.
So that's why this one spoke to me like, hey, I like these kinky things. Like even my friends, when I go to their bridal showers, I always buy kinky stuff. So when it's like, oh, there's a business,
why not get into it?
Then once I was into it, then it's sort of like, okay, so this is how you run a business. Because with these multi-marketing, like network marketing business, it's literally your own business. And that's how I got into it. Like, okay, so if I'm able to run this successfully, that means even if I were to open my own business, I definitely can.
All right. Do you have any particular role models growing up with regards to entrepreneurship, or just because you weren't it was something that you never focused in?
Yeah.
You didn't have growing up. Who are your role models now, though?
I don't know.
You have none yourself.
No, but I don't know. Hey, like I don't know. I mean, I look up to Yobonang.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's a good business person. I like her business ethic.
Mm-hmm.
I like how she's able to separate business and professional, private life. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I like those type of people with DJs, because they make it so fashionable and they make it look easy, especially in this digital era.
Yeah.
So those, like, I would say those are the people that inspire me.
Okay. We talk about it being easy, but the winning game has a lot of losses. Hey. What are some of those L's that you've experienced that have taught you lessons that you can share with us, or like that has helped you with your business going forward?
Losses. The biggest loss is time. I don't know if that's even a thing.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Because you don't have time. Like, your social life stops.
Yeah.
Because now it's business. You don't have time for family. You lose out on family time. You lose out on money. Sometimes you invest money in the wrong places.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you make decisions and then they don't come out. Like, you design something or you've got a plan in mind, well, this is what I want to do, and then when the people actually comes into production, it's not as you had intended it to be.
Yeah.
That's also a loss, financial losses. Yeah.
Okay. Mental health. What are some of your mental health tips when it comes to just getting that optimum mental for running just your business and your other your private and personal life in jail? Because I think mental health is something I'm focusing a lot on. Yeah. People don't even go for counseling, especially like sex is a taboo. Counseling is a taboo in our community.
In our community. Now, I was very fortunate to grow up in a Christian family because we believe in counseling. I also did a course in counseling, actually. Got a qualification.
All right.
If I can say so.
All right.
It's I don't know how to put it. Let me put it in the context of what I know. Even when we sell these things, I always say it all starts in the mind. If your mind is not prepared of the outcome, you're not going to get the outcome that you desire.
Yeah.
If you play the dice with a bad energy, it's not gonna work. So you need to fix your mind state. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm answering your question.
No, I think you're getting to the crux of it. Yeah.
So I think the first thing with the biggest thing with
mental health
is to be confident in yourself. Don't compare your life to other people. Know where you're going and trust the process, because our process is love. We're not in the same race.
No, definitely not.
So some people, I think it affects a lot of people when you compare or you you overthink things, and you're over ambitious, and when those things don't happen, then you start having low self-confidence, then it affects your
depression, as well. Okay.
So I think just be content with who you are, with what you have, and
your life situation.
And should you feel that things are not going the way that they're supposed to, it's okay to step back and require counseling, seek help. And it's not even seeking, I don't know, I feel like we usually, the word counseling becomes heavy on people, you know? It's just that thing, I have to talk to someone.
Yeah, talk to someone. It doesn't have to be a professional. It just needs to be someone who can help you through that situation, or make you see a different side of what you are.
And churches are there for such things. You can go to church for that. You can go to somebody at work, maybe who's more senior, then they can help you. I think that's where the mental balance is. It's all about talking. If you don't talk,
all right. Maintaining good relationships is an important part of business, Nje. What are some of your tips on maintaining good relationships, and do you feel that it's an important part of your business as well?
It's very important to maintain good relationships with your customers so that they keep coming back. So maintaining good relationships is a very important aspect in the growth of a business.
Yeah.
Because when you provide a good customer service, it's easy for them to come back for more, and as well as to recommend your business to other people.
Yeah.
So the type of business that I do, you have to have good relationships with people. People to open up to you about their sexual life, their desires, or where they're lacking, or where they would like to improve. So for me, most of my customers actually end up being my friends because I'm that person. I'm a jolly person, and I make sure that I deliver like on time. Even with delivery of products, I usually over promise.
Over promise. No, under promise and overachieve. Yeah.
Yes, that's my thing. I always try. If courier says they want to take 5 days, I'll say to be there in 7 days, so that if it's there in 2 days,
then the
happy bonus,
client.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, I take that very serious because most people lose their business because they don't have good customer service. They don't provide. You can provide a great product or you can be great at what you do, but if you're not able to have that relationship with your customers,
then it all goes to naught.
It all goes to waste.
Yeah.
And there's lots of businesses that have failed because of that.
All right. Some other important relationships are your own personal relationships that you get support from, or just that feeling of you might have had a bad day, but you got this. Like tomorrow will definitely be a better day. What are some of those? Who are some of those important relationships in your life?
My family. I'm very close to my family, my siblings. We talk about anything, like come to my house and they'll ask, okay, never mind, I was going to say stupid examples.
But stupid examples are
so
allowed.
Open at my house that my mom is free to even ask my sister's husband or something like, hey, how's the sex? Type of thing. Because the guy would be like, what?
Yeah.
But like we talk about everything, so they're my support structure. They're my go-to. They might go to.
Your go-to, indeed.
People.
Yeah.
And I've also have good friends, good close friends that I know that I can rely on them any day, anytime.
Cool. Paying your dues. What would you say the kind of dues that you're paying in your business, and that you have paid to ensure that your business is a success?
I thought you were gonna say paying my dues in the community because I was ready with that answer.
Okay. Even in the community, I mean, there's a lot of paying dues. It's just it's an open question for us to know what you do and what you consider paying dues.
I pay my dues in helping marriages, keeping marriages happy.
Yeah. Because
I would find some comments like feedback from the people that have bought. That our relationship was at the cracks of breaking because of obviously the sex. Sex is a big component in a relationship. It's not the most important, but it's also one of the important.
It's a large part of it, yeah.
Of the relationship. So you find that I get that feedback that I used the lubricant, for example, and hey, it really helped. Or I wore that lingerie and things changed. And for me, that feedback is like, what's a piece of lingerie that you wore? But the fact that was the determining factor for the relationship, whether we go or no go. And if that goes well, I feel like, God, I've done a good job. I've done a good deed for the day.
Indeed.
I've paid my dues.
Yeah.
There's nothing more. And because it's taboo and I openly talk about it, I post about it positively, like positive things about it. Even though people don't react, because people feel like when they comment, it's because they've got a problem. But I know what in my inbox or my WhatsApp status is people babua,
Yeah.
So even that, you find almost like you posted something and they copied it. It's like, wow, so this thing actually means something to someone. It's just that you were scared to talk about it. So that for me feels like I've paid my dues. The fact that I'm able to dig into something and give you information without you ever having had to ask about it.
Okay, cool stuff. The buka that have shaped your perspective. I would imagine you read some very steamy, racy books. But business-wise, or even that, Nje, like, what are some of the interesting books that you've read?
So I've read this book, Dr. Chaleng, forgot the name, but it's all about sex. Our peer romance CEO also has a book, which those are my go-to books for every session that I'm about to go to. I'll just browse through like, okay, what is it that people would want to know? Because it's so informational. I also like reading business success books, but not a lot of business success books. I like a story that has a start and an end, because like these motivational books,
they don't have a start. Well, they have a start. There's no end.
There's no end.
The end is with you, though.
I just feel like it's the same thing. Work hard, you will succeed. Work hard, you start somewhere. So okay, like okay, yeah, we know we'll get there, but how do you get? Like for me, I usually don't finish those type of books. Okay. I like a story that has a start and an end. Or if you're gonna tell us a story about yourself, how you did it from start to end, not motivation.
Yeah. No.
A motivational quote is enough for a paragraph, not an entire.
Okay, Kgomotso. Let's talk about a quote or some of your favorite music that gets you motivated or in the mood for spicy things.
Spicy things. Okay, I'm gonna say a song that gets me in the mood generally for everything. Level Up by Ciara. That is just like every day.
Level up.
It's my alarm. Like level up. Like whatever you do, just level up.
Yeah.
That's how I start my day. Level up. Songs that get me in the mood, your Beyonce songs. Ooh, but I like it you see, see myself there. Especially when I'm getting into my lingerie or I'm feeling good. I just picture myself doing a street dance, whatever.
Yeah.
Like those are like, I like daily songs. That's me. I like daily songs. I'm a piano. That's a girl after all.
Yeah.
I like old school house music. I love R&B and commercial hip hop.
Okay.
But I love songs.
You love songs. Cool stuff. All right, cool. Some of your favorite favorite local brands or African products, maybe that cater the same service that you do, or that cater different services. Just brands that, I don't know, you even aspire your brand to be like because of the standard of service, the standard of delivery, the customer care.
Bonang's brand.
Yeah.
Everything Bonang. You know that it's A-class. I'm not sure what but everything Bonang that you know. So the brand that I like is Fede.
Alright.
I'm all things to do with Fede. I generally like supporting local brands. Like there's a lot of brands that I can mention, but I genuinely support sometimes I even have to stop myself from buying things from local people. Sometimes I just buy it for the sake of support. Yeah, okay.
That's another thing. Like now my cousin made me aware of this. He said support is such a bad connotation. You any other international brand support Adidas.
Because you know the quality.
But that's the thing. We need to stop saying supporter because people will think I'm supporter. That's also the energy.
Let me quantify it. Hey, Adidas. I know the brand Adidas. I know the durability, And then when I will feel like your thing, one kaza merchandise. I don't know the texture. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I can say what I
So what supporter you not purchasing?
Then I'll start by say one as part of support. Then we will take it from there.
I see.
Because now, it's literally just supporting. Let me just see. Let me just buy one thing. If it works, then I'll go back. If it doesn't, then I won't go back.
Cool. See, this is Pati's favorite. She says she needs to have this. Sex, please. It's a ring for sex. Yes.
So it's got different messages also. Because some people feel like when there's ring for sex, it's too out there. There's ring for kids, ring for whatever, just in case the kids see it. So this is just to say, honey, I'm ready. I like saying when there's visitors or you're the in-laws are there and I was thought Samaya, you just walk past then you should know which one is
it's time to get it on.
And then obviously there's the handcuffs.
I asked you a question about these handcuffs. Handcuffs are very dangerous in the sense that you could lose keys.
Yeah,
So you've never had
That's
anyone
why you
out
have
for...
to.
Okay.
But
cool.
no, I've never really had anyone. But also they're not hard like to these ones. Like there's always a workaround. Should you
come
get stuck? But I've
into
never
that?
had that problem.
Okay. Do you get a lot of clients that buy the handcuffs?
Yes.
Yes.
People are emancipated, man. It's not like before. Like I said, they buy in private. My inbox is busy.
Okay.
Then we've got the blind calls just to, when they say, when you take away one side, all the other sides get heightened.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorites. Right? Wear this, then wear your lingerie, and just feel,
And all your senses just come alive.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll be smelling good, and it's just feeling all the net, like what's happening? What are you wearing? Like that is so enticing. Meanwhile, look, you know what I mean? Like
Girl, I see whips.
It's and then you just whipping there, heart and just like, hey, you're a bad boy, it's all
fun. All
in the
adult
mind.
fun.
Yes, adult fun that is clean. Just between you and your partner. It doesn't have to be. There's nothing dirty here. There's nothing sly. There's nothing. It's just clean fun.
Yeah, cool. Sex is not dirty. Like
Not at all.
let's stop saying I'm gonna go get dirty. No,
No.
it's the cleanest fun. And in a book I read, it's the most fun you can have with just Milwahau.
Exactly.
Nothing added.
And it creates just that connection between you and your partner. And finding happiness in what you do. Generally being happy. I feel like when you're happy in all aspects of your life, that's the definition.
Wealthy.
You're wealthy, you're successful. Your relationships are good, your family's good, like happiness.
Cool. Kopa roll your dice. It'll tell me hore ke lo etsang tonight. Lemang. Bare, hey, wow. Living room. Oh, I'm getting fellatio.
Going down on
No. Okay, the living room is going down tonight. And that's how we close it. As we say, kokasiaka and kokasiaha as well. So iqeda. And what I like to add is that so iqeda iphele nya into pego.
Yes.
Yebo. Cool stuff. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you.